Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today is the day 27 for our Fortigate Firewall series. So in this video, we are going to understand how we are going to upgrade the OS for Fortigate Firewall, right? So in this video, what we are going to cover is why we need to upgrade the OS for Firewall, what is upgrade path, what is the best way to perform upgrade, and how to verify the configuration are intact and the upgrade is successful. So this is also a kind of a task that you guys will be getting during your working tenure. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are working as a firewall engineer, you will be getting a task to upgrade the firewall in a year, maybe once, twice, sometime. Some of the company, they will do quarterly, or maybe in a 6 month or in a year. So this task is must, it will be there and you have to do it. Okay, so I'll highly recommend you to please watch this video till the end so that you will be able to perform that task, right, without any production issues. Okay, because when we talk about any upgrade, the firewall gets reboot and there is a chances of going during the reboot, the firewall will not come back. So what are the specs of that? We will discuss all those things. Okay, and also I will request you to please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video from me. So without any further delay, let's get started. So friends, now we'll understand why we need to upgrade the OS for firewall. Instead of OS, if you are understanding firmware, that is also the same case, right? Now, what is upgrade? Before we understand why we need to do that, right? Upgrade meaning that up to date, basically. Right? So friends, when we update, the performance of the system basically what improves. Why it improves? Because the OS is a code, right? Basically a bunch of codes. Okay, now in that particular bunch of codes, there may be some kind of bugs which will be there, right? When the developer write codes, they cannot write the code in every condition that operating should support it, right? Some of that example that I can say, like in SSL, if the user is getting connected, if the user is using, let's say, Windows 10, there is some problem. But when the user is using 11, there is no problem. So basically what I'm trying to say is, it basically improves, it fixes the bug. So why there was a problem accessing from Windows 10? Because there was some issue with the code, right? The code is basically a bunch of code creates or developed a firmware or operating system, right? If there is a problem in code, that particular OS will not work properly. So upgrade will basically fixes that particular bugs, fixes the performance, fixes the features which is there. So that is the reason the upgrade has to be there and we have to do it. Now if I take a look at from the security point of view, there may be some kind of vulnerability will be there in the system, because that is because of the code again. Because for an example, let's say some kind of code related to HTTPS having some kind of backdoor entry, right? Now the engineers has recognized it and they have done some kind of fixes in upcoming version, that basically once you do that particular upgrade, what happens is that code will fix that HTTPS backdoor issue. Okay, so from the security point of view as well as from the performance point of view, what happens is when you upgrade the OS, it fixes both. Okay, so that is the reason upgrade is very much important, guys. We need to upgrade the firewall on a regular basis to make the system bug free and also vulnerability free, basically. Okay, so friends, now we'll understand what is upgrade path basically. Okay, now what is upgrade path? Upgrade path meaning that, let's say for an example, a system which is running, let's say Windows 7, and that system needs to go to Windows, let's say 11. So I cannot go directly to Windows 11. I have to go through some kind of path, right? So I have to go to Windows 8, then Windows 10, then Windows 11, something like that. So that is called upgrade path. Same way, if some FortiGate firewall is running 5.0.1 and he needs to move to 7.0.2, in that case he has to follow some path, right? Now guys, for checking that particular path, I have a website which is provided by FortiGate itself. You can go to docs Fortinet, okay, upgrade tool, and you can put your current version. So let's say my for an example, I'll just take a KVM example. So for an example, I'm just running 6.4.9 and I wanted to go to 7.4. and I'll click go. So first, right now I'm running this. I have to go to 11, then 0.12, then 2.6, then so this is the path that we are going to follow. Okay, if I wanted to go like this, so this is the path. So whenever you plan something in your organization and you have to check your existing version, if it is 4.9 and you want to move to the latest version, you have to upgrade this path and you have to make the plan accordingly. Okay, so now friends, we'll understand what is the best way to perform upgrade. Okay, now there's no practical steps that I'm going to talk about right now. I'll be talking about once we go to step 4. Okay, what is the best approach to upgrade? Basically what I'm trying to say is you have to do some kind of research that in the target, what is my target version. Okay, for an example, let me show you that. So we have taken this example, that upgrade path. So what is my destination image that we want to go? This is 7.4.1. Now here I'll go and I'll type FortiOS, this one. Okay, now first of all we have to go to release notes. This is the release notes. You can find it on Google and it will redirect you to docs.fortinet. Now we have what are the supported models that is available. Okay, what is the resolved issues which is fixed in this version, what is the known bugs which is there for SSL VPN and user authentication, Wi-Fi controller and all. Okay, change in the GUI. Like you will be able to understand once you reach to that particular version, what are the behaviors, what are the known issues, what are the fixed issues, what are the model it supports, and there are a lot more information as well, right? So once you have those information, basically what happens, you can take that particular decision. Okay, whether we have to perform that particular upgrade or not. So release notes are most important, guys, very important. You have to go through that particular release notes. What is like taking a look at the destination, for an example, the destination OS or the image or the firmware, by taking a look at the release notes. Okay, and you will understand whether we have to upgrade to that particular or we have to upgrade to another version or what it is. Okay, so this is the first and the primary task for you guys to take that take a look at the release notes. Now next, what you have to do, you have to take a backup of your configuration. Okay, and you have to think that when you are taking a backup, you must take the backup locally as well as externally. Why I'm telling externally and locally? Locally it will be there in your device, and externally meaning that you can download that configuration file to your PC or maybe external to some kind of backup server. Okay, in case if the device goes down, what happens is you will not be longer access to local configuration. So you have to rely on external configuration, the saved file. You can take that and you can do the import of that particularly, and you get the same configuration, right? So first you have to look at the release notes, taking a backup and following the upgrade path. This is most important, guys. So upgrade path we are going to follow, release notes we are going to follow, and taking the backup. These are the three things that you have to perform, okay, before doing any upgrade. Okay, so guys, now we'll move on to the lab and I'll show you practically what are the steps that we have to go through to perform. It's very much easy. You have to follow some 2-3 steps to upgrade the firewall, that's all. But before you do the upgrade, you have to do a lot of exercises which I have told you right now. So let's move on to the practical part of this session. Okay, so let's hit the lab now. So friends, let's hit the lab now. Okay, so this is the lab that we have, and this is a very simple lab that we have taken that particular lab from the last session that we have done for day 26. So this is MGMT, this is WAN, this is DMZ, and this is LAN. So right now we are just going to upgrade it. So we are not going to initiate any traffic from the test machine or test the traffic or something. But yeah, after upgrade we'll try to test internet, whether the internet is working or not. That's all we are going to test it. Okay, if we log into Fortigate firewall, this is the dashboard, and right now we are running 7.0.5. okay, and if I show you the current configuration over here, we have one firewall rule, you can see, and also the interfaces configuration are already done. Okay, so right now we are running 7.0.5. we'll try to upgrade to similar kind of some other version like 7.0.6 or 7, something like that, because we are not going to test anything right now. Okay, it's a simple upgrade. So to download the that software or the OS or the firmware, we have to log into support.fortinet.com. okay, and I'm going to 6 basically. Okay, as this is a KVM version, so we'll just search for KVM, not ARM64. We have to search more on this. So searching not IBM, I guess this is the one that we are looking for. So we'll try to download this. Okay, now we are downloading this one. So what we have to do is we have to go to system and the firmware, and we have to browse it. Once it is downloaded, we'll browse that and we'll basically, so once it is downloaded, we'll start the video again. Okay, so friends, as you can see that we have already downloaded the file. We'll just browse it. Now it has recognized that FortiOS 7.0. And now a valid upgrade path cannot be determined by manual upgrade path. Ensure the upgrading. So it is giving you a kind of a warning that if you are not following the upgrade path, maybe it may result the loss of configuration, or it is not going to support it, something like that. Okay. And also it is giving you an option to do a backup of your configuration. So I'll do a backup. So once we do the backup will be happening, and after that the upgrade will start performing. So the backup is already happened. Now we are uploading the image. Okay. And after that automatically the firewall will get rebooted. So maybe once we log in here, we will be able to see that. Let's see whether it's happening. So still the uploading of the image is happening. So there is a process. Once the uploading image happens, then start installing that particular image to the FortiGate firewall. Okay. And after that, the reboot will be happening here. So the upgrade process has been completed now. We have got the login page, like the rebooting has been done. So we are just logging to the device now. So admin, and we have given the password. Okay. So now we are seeing some kind of conversion mode activated due to high memory utilization. So memory utilization is high, right? That is the reason it is showing like this. Okay. So leave it for us. This is not matter. But yeah, whenever you see the release notes, you will see there is some issue with memory utilization, or there is a bug or something like that. You can just follow that particular release notes. I just wanted to show you that how upgrade process goes. That's what I wanted to show. I was not following the upgrade path or the release notes, something like that. Okay. So if I talk about the configuration remains the same. The policies as well, it remains the same. Okay. So guys, as you can see that we have upgraded the FortiGate firewall successfully. So guys, this is what I wanted to cover in this video. If you have increased your knowledge, or if you have understood something new, please hit the like button. Okay. If you have faced any kind of issues related to your upgrade to FortiGate firewall, please comment it down so that everyone should aware about that. Our community should know, and we can contribute, or we can put some reply onto that particular problem. If you have any suggestion related to my video, you can also comment it in the comment box, as well as you can send me an email, and you can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. Thank you so much guys for watching this, and also I'll request you to please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video from me. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next.